the show is on the air as we come at you this evening from Globe Life Field in Arlington. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Minnesota Twins. Major League Baseball on the show is Frankie Montes, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that, and if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
Garcia is over a few steps as he puts it away for the first out. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. D-Row, what do you got in this lineup in the series opener?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
Temperature reading an even 80 degrees at first pitch tonight. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
I know one thing, he earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
So that'll bring in Byron Buxton. It was an 0 for 4 effort for him in Wednesday's ball game. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. Do you think you can drive it?
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out. Twins wind up stranding 1. And now the Rangers will get their shot in a scoreless ball game. Michael Pineda will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the 1st. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
And it's 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Rangers center fielder. 3-2 pitch. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3 and 2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or 2, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Hey, the leadoff man wasn't able to do his job, but the number 2 hitter came through right there with the single, setting the table for the big boys.
So next to the plate for Texas, Austin Meadows. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race.
One of the best hitters in baseball, and he does it with some damage, too. Lots of extra base hits. He's in the top 5 in the league in slugging percentage as well.
Albies, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Got him to go down after that one, and it's 2 and 2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Fastball well outside.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the runner moving here on that 3-2 pitch. With only 1 out, but this guy at the plate swings the bat really well. So it's likely he'll put the ball in play if it's a pitch worth swinging at.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. Once again, a 3-2. Runner going a second time. pulled toward right center field. Buxton arranged to his left and put it away. 2 down. A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case.
And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. See you later. So a 2-run home run for Edwin Encarnacion, number 35 now on the season, as that'll give the Rangers a 2-0 lead.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the first.
In now, Adolis Garcia. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Hey, I love that pitch right there. Better execution after just giving up an extra base hit.
And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. But 2 here in the Rangers half of the inning, and they come on this 2-run home run. Second inning coming up, 2-0 Texas. All set for the start of the inning, and next will be the power-hitting catcher, Mitch Garver.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
And he missed with it here, so now it's a full count, 3-2.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat. That he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work. But I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
1 out, nobody on. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Garcia is there, and he has it for the out. Striding forward now is the DH, Jake Cave. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Twins DH. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Down go the Twins in order. They're down 2-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Nate Lowe. A 2-1 count to the Rangers' first baseman. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. This is a fight at the bat rack.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. Key Brian Hayes is on deck. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. And a Good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. It was a 2-for-4 effort for him in Wednesday's game. Here now the 2-2. Grounded down the third baseline. Donaldson's up with it. Over to first, and that retires the side. Nothing doing here this half. We've played 2 full. The Rangers on top here, 2-0. Top of the third set to get underway, and digging in is the outfielder Max Kepler. And the splitter's in there as he gets ahead here 1-2.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Here comes the 1-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. The next twin up, Josh Donaldson. His prior history versus this arm. Small sample, a perfect 1-for-1. On to first, and there are 2 down. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in Jorge Polanco to hit next. And that's the first hit in this one for Minnesota. He'll get it into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might curve foul, but he manages to squeak it just inside the right field line for a well-hit line drive double. By the time the right fielder tracked it down, he was easily into second.
At the plate now, Rob Refsnyder. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this.
We're back now as the Rangers prepare for their at-bats here in the third. And this lineup has been a huge bright spot for the ball club this season. They entered the day's contest leading the major league in home runs. And talking with some of the hitters during batting practice, they said home runs are a big part of their game, but it's not something they're going for when they step into the box. They said as long as they're attacking good pitches to hit, their swings will oftentimes do the rest. Guys?
All right, thanks, Heidi. Throw on to first, in time, 1 away.
Number 8.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. A little bouncer. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
This one is crushed. Back, and gone. A solo home run here off the bat of Ian Happ, number 22 on the year, as the Rangers have moved out to a 3-0 lead.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
To the plate now, Ozzie Albies. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now in 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Yanked hard, but foul to the right. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Up next for the Rangers, Austin Meadows flew out in his only at-bat so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Boy, after that base knock right there, Dero, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Hit on the ground to third. Donaldson's there. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. But add on 1 more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. We're through 3 here in the Lone Star State. It's now 3-0 Texas. New inning set to get underway, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Byron Buxton. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Up next for Minnesota, Williams Astudillo hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Count remains 2-2. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Fly ball out toward right field. Garcia back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Digging in next, Mitch Garver. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that...
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. 1 left for Minnesota. They trail it here 3-0. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney. So now here is Adolis Garcia, struck out in his first at-bat.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
And that'll get on through into left for a leadoff single.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Pitch outside, the throw. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there, and it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag, but he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Into the windup and the pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Gurriel is camped under this one, and that's out number 2.
The third baseman, number 13, Key Bryant. Hey.
Brian Hayes digging in now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So we'll go a little deeper into the bottom of the fourth as that extends the inning.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
So now to the plate, Wilson Contreras. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3, and the inning is over. So it's no run. Welcome back to Arlington. Before we get much further, let's check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And the leadoff man gone now to start the 5th.
Now batting. Right fielder.
Up next, Max Kepler. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Count still full, 3-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Max Kepler goes down for out number 2 in the top half. So 2 are gone in the Twins' half of the 5th. And here's Donaldson. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. And stepping in, Eli White. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Well, that's ball 3, and right now the Rangers would do anything to get that leadoff guy on.
Popped him up. Ref Snyder is there. 1 out.
Now batting. Center fielder.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ian Happ comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Good battle. Count remains full. The next 3-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. The next 3-2. Fouled off. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the 2nd out.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Here's the Minnesota skipper making his way out to the mound, and a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. And Donaldson will put this away, and that retires. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop, Jorge Polanco. Weakly hit towards first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Up next to the plate.
Next to stand in is Rob Refsnyder. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And this is popped up back behind second. Albies backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Here's Byron Buxton now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. 2-1. A swing and a miss there. 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. And that one yanked just foul. Hit the other way out toward right field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They trail in this one 3-0. Stepping up is Austin Meadows. Singled in his last at bat. Here comes the 1-2. Is laid off for ball 2. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Edwin Encarnacion will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. 2 balls and a strike to count. Now the 2-1 pitch. Base hit into right center. Absolutely scorched that base hit.
Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up.
Into the box now, Adolis Garcia. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away. So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out. And now here's Nate Lowe. The 2-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And the run is in to score from second.
Dan, that's a nice RBI base hit on a hard grounder down the first baseline. If the first baseman's holding him right there, it's probably a double play, but not the case.
No question about it, Buell. Sometimes it's a game of inches, and I call a hit where vacated for the first baseman. If he was holding on, that would probably have been one of those 3-6-3 double plays. Instead, it's down the line for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Ke'Bryan Hayes. Smoke toward the hole, and that is into right field. The base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
At the plate, Wilson Contreras. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in there. Base hit.
Up next to the Rangers. That's shortstop.
So next to bat will be Eli White. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
One there, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
Looked like that might be an inning-ending double play off the bat, but that was some great hustle to beat the throw at first. Keeps the inning alive, and more importantly, he gets an RBI because of it.
Cody Stashak gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. In now, Ian Happ. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
The 1-1. High in the air out to center field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. So they do get. That'll bring in Williams Astudillo. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Hit on the ground to third. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Now it'll be Mitch Garver. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. 3-2 now. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Right fielder giving chase, but he won't get there. It falls in. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their 3rd hit of the game, but it's a good one.
So the next to bat will be Lourdes Gurriel, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Ranger skipper is up off his seat in the dugout now to make the walk to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? Now it'll be the Minnesota DH, Jake Cave. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. Next up is Max Kepler. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. 2-1 the count. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Garver over at second. Cave on at first with 2 down. Full count to Max Kepler. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Josh Donaldson got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Twins. Bottom of the inning now, and Austin Meadows will be the next to bat. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Now pitch on the way. Hit hard to the right side. Refsnyder gloves it. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now back, the designated hitter.
To the plate now for Texas is the DH, Edwin Encarnacion. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
Here's the 2-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
The more things change, the more they stay the same. This guy's been producing at the plate all year long, and this at-bat is no different. He's probably surprised it didn't leave the yard after the season he's having, but he'll just have to settle for a double.
Standing in now, Adolis Garcia. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Buxton is there, 2 gone.
Now back.
Nate Lowe digging in now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Very high, 2-1.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Pulled toward right center field. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Josh Donaldson digging in now. Now the 2-1. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. On to second goes Donaldson. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
Jonathan Hernandez is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out. At the plate now, Jorge Polanco. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. From the belt, the pitch. On, he pops it up. Hayes trying to get there, and that's going to land foul. Again, a 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Fouled away. Donaldson leads off second with nobody out. Counts even, 2-2 for Polanco.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
The 2-2 one more time. Hits it high and deep out to center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. Next, here is Rob Refsnyder. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. That one finds the target on the outer half. It's 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Popped him up. Albies ranging into shallow right. He gets there, and that's the second out. So now into the box is Byron Buxton. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And another foul ball. Men on third with 2 down. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Twins wind up stranding 1. They won't make a dent in a 6-0. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and set to go is the third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes. Pitch lined into left field, and for the 3rd time tonight, he's got a base hit.
Well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shoot.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
To the plate now, Eli White. Ball and 2 strikes to the Rangers shortstop. So 1-2.
Ball, that's out. One down, 3-2.
Ian Happ is on deck. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Sliced hard on the ground, and that's through. A base hit. And the rout is officially underway. It is 7-0.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside of baseball and drive it the other way.
Now a move over to first, and they got him.
Decisions like that have to be made knowing who you've got at the plate. This guy can put one over the fence, no problem, so that wasn't very smart baseball.
Into the box now, Ian Happ grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Now the number 4 Minnesota hitter, Willians Astudillo, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
So here is Mitch Garver. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. So 1-2. Hit hard to short. He's got it. Throw on to first to get him, and the Twins are now down to their final out. Twins down to their final out, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw will be in time to get him at first base, and the Rangers have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over. A 7-0 shutout final score tonight. The Texas Rangers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Frankie Montas earns win number 7 on the season. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian.
Welcome to your Saturday edition of Inside the Show. I'm Justin Allegri. Starting out west in the American League, the Rangers totaled 13 hits as a team as they pulverized the Twins 7-0.
baseball now from the heart of Texas and Globe Life Field in Arlington. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the Minnesota Twins and the Texas Rangers. Major League Cole Hamels will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Still a top left-hander. This guy was the World Series MVP not that long ago with the Philadelphia Phillies. When you think of Cole Hamels, you think of one thing, a great straight changeup. He had that coming out of high school near the San Diego area. He's a top quality pitcher, and he still has enough velo to get it by him. He's still a very good pitcher, Matt.
And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, no doubt, I'm here to watch the dynamic play of Byron Buxton. He's slugging over .550 on the season. A lot of home runs, a lot of doubles. That's elite power. That's elite slugger territory. Not a lot of guys in the game get to that territory, even some of the really good ones.
Just underway in Arlington. Hit hard on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly over to first, and that retires the side. A solid first inning from Cole Hamels. Now the Rangers will get their first crack. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He's, of course, a long ball threat, currently third in the American League in that category.
Hey, D-Row, up steps one of the best power hitters in the game. And actually, he hit one out of the ballpark in his last game.
Yeah, and I hear you talk about all the time, they come in bunches for the power hitters. And that's certainly the case right here. Better be very careful throwing anything over the heart of the plate today.
Now a ball rolled softly to second. Scooped up. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Batting second.
A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
Matty, this lineup screams it needs an overhaul. When you're last in the league in on-base percentage, you're not doing a lot of things very well. You're not giving quality at bats. You're not being professional at the plate and forcing the opposition to be on their heels at all. Empty base paths consistently lead to a lot of zeros on the scoreboard.
1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Down the first baseline. Reined in. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Second inning set to go. And next to hit is the catcher, Mitch Garver. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. No one on with one down, and that brings up the former American League MVP, Josh Donaldson. Hit sharply on the ground, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Can't fault the pitcher for going back-to-back changeups right there. First pitch, he swung through. Timing looked a little off, but he went back. The batter made the adjustment and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Alex Kirilloff. Donaldson stands at first with one out. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Runner at first with two gone, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Fellas, this Rangers ball club as they begin play, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this place is buzzing right now. This team won the opener of the series yesterday, and they're looking to step on this team's throat and take the first 2 games of this series.
Now a curveball misses inside.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Short, hit hard, and he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. So now here is Williams Astudillo looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. A 2-ball, 1-strike count to the Twins' first baseman. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the end. Edwin Encarnacion to the plate now. First at-bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
Just an excellent job of bat head discipline right there. Able to go below the zone. That pitch is not a strike. That was actually a pretty nasty pitch, and he was able to go down and spoil it.
So now to the plate, Adolis Garcia. Down the left field line and deep. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Runners on the move for second. And another foul ball. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Adios, pelota. Two-run shot to straightaway center. Home run number 9 on the year, as that'll give the Rangers a 2-0 lead.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
Standing in now, Nate Lowe. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now. Driven nicely into the gap. He's around first, heading for 2. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Next, it'll be Ke'Bryan Hayes. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. And that one yanked just foul. Lowe stands at second with no outs. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. The throw down to first, 1 away.
Batting 8, the catcher, Wilson John Perez.
3-2 pitch. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Buxton is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Next, it'll be Wander Franco. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. See you later. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 8th home run on the season for him as the Rangers have opened it up now 4-0.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
In now, Ian Happ. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. Bounce towards the second baseman. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. So 4 runs in the inning.
We're back now at Globe Life Field, home of the Rangers, who have benefited from some solid pitching all season long. Entering today's action, they've allowed the fewest hits of any team in the league, while also racking up the most strikeouts. As one member of the pitching staff pointed out, we don't give you any breaks. From the beginning of the game to the end, our staff comes at you with nasty stuff, and we back that up with great command as well. Guys, clearly this staff presents opposing lineups with all kinds of challenges.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Next up, Andrelton Simmons. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first, and Hamels has retired the first 2 in the inning.
Now back, second base.
Digging in will be Jorge Polanco. Flew out last time up. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1 and 2. 2 out, nobody on. That's off the end of the bat foul, and he might have been fortunate to stay alive that time.
2-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this 2-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
Hit back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, D-roll, then you give up a 2-out base hit to extend it.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Minnesota. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Bottom of the third now, and that'll bring up Ozzie Albies. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 2-2 one more time. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Up next for the Rangers.
A look at our upcoming schedule for the next few days. After our ball game this afternoon, these two will be back at it again on Sunday, and then you see what's next for these guys in the week ahead. Lifted down the line in left. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
Here now the 2-2. Slow roller out to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first will take care of Encarnacion for the second out.
Now back, number 53.
Now at the plate is Adolis Garcia. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1 and 2. As a look, now the pitch. Soft liner towards short. And this will be taken down no problem for the final out of the inning. And now in the box, Mitch Garver struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
On its tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
The right fielder, number 19.
Next to hit is Alex Kirilloff. Tough one to call there, but it's ruled just above the zone. Swing and a liner, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2 and 2. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit softly on the ground to first. He's got it. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. Looking at the advanced data, our researchers found that about 9 of 10 swings are resulting in some sort of contact today, which is well above Major League average. The result has been a lot of balls in play, a lot of hits, and solid run production, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Nope, foul ball.
Payoff pitch one more time. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And a good start to the inning for the Rangers. It's going to be a leadoff double. So quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double. And as we check out the Rangers leaders in that category, you can see his total currently second best on the ball club. To the plate now, Ryan Hayes. This is line to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. One gone in the Texas fourth. And stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Buxton calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out. So stepping in is Wander Franco, and we'll see what he can do here after going deep his first time up.
And that was a great swing he put on that changeup last time up to hit that home run. Just an absolutely textbook job of letting it travel, keeping his hands back before exploding on it.
Hit hard to the right side, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And they throw up the stop sign at third as they decide to play it safe with 2 away.
I mean, that had to feel amazing right there. I know it's only a single, but when you're walking to the plate and you're not even hitting your weight, to see that batting average go up had to put a smile on his face.
Into the box now, Ian Happ. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. 4 runs, 7 hits. And no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Bouncer up the middle. Scooped up. And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Stepping in next, Williams Astudillo. He flew out in his last debut. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Max Kepler.
So next to hit is Max Kepler. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Down. Stepping in once again is Ozzie Albies. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Yanked on the ground down the line. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Buxton is there, and he has it for the first out. Now to the plate, here is Austin Meadows. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
Grounded back up the middle. Simmons has it. And there's out number 2. Base is empty, 2 away, and that will bring up the power bat of Edwin Encarnacion. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Andrelton Simmons. He'll lead it off here against Cole Hamels. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Happ has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Now back. Second base.
Into the box, Jorge Polanco singled last time up. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Down.
Bouncer up the middle. Albies brings it in. Throw gets him. 2 down. Here's Byron Buxton now. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. And that misses. 2-1. Hit high and deep out to left field. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. Bo Burrows enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Adolis Garcia. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Starting to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the 3 now. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
A 2-1 count to the Rangers' first baseman. Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-1. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Lifted the other way down the left field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Lifted down the line and left, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The next 3-2. And that's outside. He lost him ball 4. And now here is Ke'Bryan Hayes. A strikeout and a lineout for him so far. A little bouncer. Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Here's another 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
In the dirt here, and forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Lifted in the air out to right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? So 2 away for the Rangers here in the 6th. And Wilson Contreras digs in at the plate. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed. And with that, the side is retired. So now it'll be the 4-hole hit Mitch Garver, who was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. One gone now in the Minnesota 7th, and here's Donaldson. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Again, another foul ball. Bases are empty, one man out. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
But a little unlucky there as it's last half of the 7th here, and here comes the 5-tool middle infielder Wander Franco. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. High in the air out to center field. Buxton is right there, one down.
The center fielder, number 8.
So the Rangers batting order turns over and set to go. Ian Happ as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Yeah, this is his power side, Matt. And definitely quite a bit more pop in his bat swinging left-handed.
And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Reined in. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Number 1.
So up steps Ozzie Albies. Good battle. Count remains full. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Gurriel gets under it and makes the catch to end. Hit on the ground to short. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. That'll bring in Williams Astudillo. He grounded out last time up. Fastball hit on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far. Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And as it turns out, the 2-out walk. Juan Minaya is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Now into the box, Austin Meadows. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Next to bat will be the Texas cleanup hitter, Edwin Encarnacion. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after.
And he goes down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep straightaway center. You can kiss it goodbye. So a solo home run for Edwin Encarnacion. Number 36 on the year for him. And the Rangers have made this a 5-0 ball game.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it just like he did.
At the plate, Adolis Garcia. Very high, 2-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Damn. What does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Zero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. But the Rangers add on thanks to this solo. All set to start the ninth in this one, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Jorge Polanco. Counts even, 2-2 for Polanco. Hit in the air down the right field line. Garcia is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. Ready now is Byron Buxton. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Lifted down the line in left. But this will wind up being a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
2 balls and a strike now. Now the 2-1. And it's fouled away. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. Final strike for the Twins. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder on the run. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning through the ninth. Totally.
MLB Network brings you baseball from North Central Texas as we get a look inside Globe Life Field. Should be a fun Father's Day matchup between the Minnesota Twins and the Texas Rangers.
And now,
alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Rangers really taking care of their rivals in this series so far, looking for the sweep here today.
Yeah, and it's never easy, Matty. In order to get a 3-game sweep, you have to do a lot of things right, and you have to have the ball bounce your way, and that's exactly what's happened leading up to this ball game today. I expect them to be focused, looking to bury this team.
Herman Marquez gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a power right-hander that can get it up there, too, mid-90s, and a great assortment of off-speed pitches. You'll know if Marquez is on early, you'll start seeing a lot of swings and misses. And if that's the case, expect him to stick around long in this one.
Counts even 2-2 for Polanco.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
So he got him swinging. Jorge Polanco is retired to lead off the ball game. High in the air down the right field line. Garcia is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
Next to hit, Byron Buxton, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Fellas, this Rangers ball club as they begin play, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, Dero, it's always a nice.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3, and now the Rangers will get their shot in a scoreless ball game. Kenta Maeda starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Kenta Maeda, you're going to see a lot of off-speed pitches from Maeda. 88 to 91 miles an hour, not a terrific fastball, good split finger, good slider. He's one of those guys that pitches backwards. What do I mean by that, Matt? He'll throw fastballs in breaking ball situations, and he'll throw off-speed pitches when he's behind in the count. 2-0 or 2-1, he pitches backwards.
Happ with a 2-1 count now. Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, guys, anytime you start a road trip, first 5 games you start 1-4, you're just trying to salvage. Do the fundamental things right. Try and sneak out a couple wins, get on the plane, and get out of here.
Ozzie Albies is on deck, and he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Batting second, the second baseman, Ozzie.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. Only 1 hit for him in his last 4 ball games. Full count now, 3-2. High in the air out to center field. Buxton is there, and he has it for the first out.
Batting third.
A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. This guy's hitting over 450 his last 10 games. He's the guy I'm watching, but not only in this game. I watched him in batting practice too, and he was hammering the ball. When you get on a kind of a roll like he is right now, his confidence is soaring, and right now he's seeing the ball great.
And he fouls this one off. Happ, base runner at first with 1 out. And he'll find a way to get a piece of that one to stay alive. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Buxton is there, 2 gone.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter,
Edwin Encarnacion now as he begins this one as the fourth leading hitter in the American League.
This guy can do just about everything when he's in the lineup. In the top 5 in the league in runs scored. It's a big part of this offense, so there's more to this guy than just...
Well, the play's been made, and with it comes the end of the inning. That'll bring in Williams Astudillo. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates. Fouled off. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
You know, and it's not an easy thing to complete a sweep, particularly in this day and age where the games and the teams are so competitive. So a sweep at home would be extra special.
Now to the plate, Mitch Garver. 1-2 to the Twins catcher. They may be hard-pressed to get the same sort of performance on the mound that they got yesterday, a complete game shutout, but something close would certainly give them a chance to complete a sweep.
You don't see it very often, a complete game shutout like they had yesterday. Hopefully that's the beginning of things to come, and their starting pitcher could get them deep into this one as well.
And here is strike 3 called on the fastball. Looked to be about eye level, but it's out number 2 instead. So the bases are empty with 2 gone now, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Now here's a ball hit sharply toward the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. The relay not in time, and he's in there with a double. So some life with 2 away as he's into second with the opposite field double. And as you can see there on the team leaderboard, he's currently pacing the club here as we approach the midway point of the season. So here's Jake Cave to the plate, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle. Now at the plate, Adolis Garcia, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. This year against right-handed pitching, Garcia carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. Hit in the air down the right field line. Heading after it is Kepler, and no one will track it down. Here now the 2-2. Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field. Buxton is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Hey guys, let's take a look at the Twins on defense. And folks, today I'm locking in on outfielder Max Kepler. I think he's just starting to scratch the surface. Bit off a couple of years trying to learn his craft a little bit. The bat's coming along. The defense has always been there. Super accurate arm, real sure-handed in the outfield.
But this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2.
Third baseman,
So now to the plate, Ke'Bryan Hayes. Now a swing and a bouncing ball for the shortstop, Polanco. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Rangers set down. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder Max Kepler. Lays off 2-2 now.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Max Kepler becomes the first out of the inning. Grounded to short. He's right there. And there are 2 away now.
now batting.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Jorge Polanco. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Ready on 1 and 2. Fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. And it's fouled away. Third inning, no score to this point. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And Meadows makes the catch for route number 3. Down go the Twins in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Now to bat, Wilson Contreras. He'll lead things off against Kenta Maeda. Bouncer to the left side. Throws in time, and that's out number one.
Batting ninth.
That brings up Wander Franco, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. Ball and 2 strikes to the Rangers shortstop. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. On to first, and there are 2 down. At the plate now is Ian Happ. Worked a walk his first time up. Into the corner and slicing foul. Rangers still searching for hit number 1 in the ballgame. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. And it's 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Rangers center fielder. Now the 3-2 pitch. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 1-2. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Rob Refsnyder.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
And 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
3-2 now. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Here's Byron Buxton now. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
So he got him swinging. Byron Buxton is sent packing for the second out of the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, Williams Astudillo, trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. Fouled off.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Fouled away. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Steps Ozzie Albies. He set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Swung on, hit in the air, and deep. Got a chance, and gone! Ozzie Albies with a solo homer. Home run number 9 on the year. As the Rangers strike first, it's 1-0.
Well, if you're going to get your first hit of the game, you might as well do it with a bang. He thought he could squeeze one past him, but he thought wrong.
Into the box, Austin Meadows. Swing and a long drive. Deep, going. It's gone!
take another look at that one on Show Track. The story behind that home run was speed, and the speed with which it was launched off the bat. Didn't have a ton of height on it, but 113 miles an hour, an impressive exit velocity.
In now, Edwin Encarnacion. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch. Pitches away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. And that's through for a hit. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a two-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Stepping in now, Adolis Garcia. Swung on, hit in the air, and deep. Got a chance, and gone! It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. Number 10 for him on the year, as the Rangers have opened it up now 4-0.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Standing in now, Nate Lowe. Count still at 1-2.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. The next 1-2 pitch.
That's a ball.
4 runs here in this half inning. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the pitch. Now a ball ripped into deep center field. Buxton is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Ke'Bryan Hayes digging in now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A ball and 2 strikes now. 4 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Scooped up. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Next to dig in, Wilson Contreras grounded out in his last at-bat. High and deep to right center. Kepler's on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Welcome back to Arlington. Before we get much further, let's check in with Heidi. Striding in is Mitch Garver. First time up, he went down looking.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
1-2. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. And now, Lourdes Gurriel. He doubled his last time up.
And that's been their only hit so far in this one. They've been dealing with some really great pitching in this game.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Lourdes Gurriel goes down for out number 2 in the top half. And that one yanked just foul.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Down go the Twins in order. They're down 4-0. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring up the switch hitting shortstop, Wander Franco. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Now another 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And another foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Man, it looked like the pitcher was trying to get him to go fishing in a pitch out of the strike zone. He went for it all right, but he managed to catch all of that baseball, lacing it for a double in the outfield. That's a great piece of hitting.
Caleb Thielbar, the lefty standing 6 foot even, takes over the pitching duties here. And this is foul tip to the plate right off the arm of the catcher behind the plate. Ouch. Scorched to third, right to Donaldson, and that's the second out. So now to the plate, Austin Meadows. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. What a good at-bat with the runner in scoring position as this is into right center. That's a base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. Now a 5-0 lead. So another run scores there on the base hit. Their 5th run in 5 innings so far. And we'll show you a look on cue at the highest scoring offenses in the league. And we find that these guys are currently 4th best in that category in the junior circuit.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the outfielder Max Kepler. And it's fouled away. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Full count to Max Kepler, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. The next twin up, Josh Donaldson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Now at the plate, here is Jorge Polanco. No hits to this point. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Meadows is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Up next for Minnesota, Rob Refsnyder. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate. The count now at 2-1. Hard hit ball to second. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. Will hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, I like this right here. Offense putting a little bit of pressure right here on the defense. This game is not over yet. And if somebody can catch a gap or maybe hit one out, we got a chance to get back in this ball game. We might have something here.
Tough one to call there, but it's ruled just above the zone.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Working on hanging another 0, the pitch.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the end. And stepping in, Adolis Garcia. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th. Flying toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Throw over to first. Into the box now. Nate Lowe. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gurriel comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
The third baseman, number 13.
So next to the plate for Texas, Ke'Bryan Hayes. Couple of ground outs on his batting line in 2 trips so far. And the runner back. Garcia, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. There goes the runner. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Pitch inside, the throw. Not in time as the offline throw allows him to get in there easily.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch taken for ball 4. The throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Runner goes for second. 2-2 the count. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. On the move again from first. Into right field, that's a base hit. And add 1 more as this is now a 6-0 ball game.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he's trying to run that ball up and in to try to time up, but it didn't quite work out.
Yeah, in today's game, everybody's fighting so hard to keep their hands inside the baseball that I think enough.
Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Second and third here, 1 man out. Ground ball left side. Donaldson's up with it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. No contact there, and it's 1-2. From the stretch, and he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning. 7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring Williams Astudillo into bat. The 1-2. Swing and the ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that's in there. Base hit. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, Matt. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Step on the bag for one. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Good pitch on the ground ball there, and an even better job up the middle to take it himself, and turn 2 pretty smooth.
At the plate, Lourdes Gurriel. 2 balls and a strike.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing here for the Twins. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. And we're back for the bottom of the 7th as we check in with Heidi Watney. Cody Stashak comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. Oh, doctor, you can hang a star on that baby. Solo shot here to left, his second home run of the game, as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Well, as a team, they've gone yard 4 times, and this guy's accounted for half of them. Memo to all pitchers the rest of the game: if this guy comes to the plate, you might want to pitch around him.
So now to the plate, Austin Meadows. Now this one's crushed. Left field line, and he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys, because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Count is 1-2 now. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. Up next for the Rangers, Adolis Garcia. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Outside, 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Kepler is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Rangers pick up a run here on the solo home run. We're through 7 this afternoon. It's the Rangers 8 and the Striding forward now is the DH, Jake Cave. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. Hit in the air out to left field. And the 8th inning begins with a flyout, quickly 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. Full count now, 3-2. As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, "It ain't over till it's over." Well,
hold on here, though. That was really a close play, so they're checking to see if they want to challenge that safe call.
Well, here's another look at it now. It was tough to tell watching it live, and boy, I'm still not totally sure. Maybe a tough decision for him here.
At the plate now, Josh Donaldson. High in the air out to center field. Hal gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Nate Lowe. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
The third baseman, number 13.
Up next, Ke'Bryan Hayes. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The catcher, number 40.
Digging in next, Wilson Contreras. Line drive to center field. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Stepping in, Jorge Polanco, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count. At least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th. But this is speared by the first baseman. So that'll bring in Byron Buxton. He went down on strikes last time up. 1-1 pitch and a good sinker there, but he can't find the zone. 2-1. Skied into straightaway right. Garcia is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Next to stand in is Willians Astudillo. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And that'll be the one that ends it. And the Rangers finish the job and complete the series sweep of their rivals at home. 8-0 the final today. Texas took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. German Marquez wins his team-leading 10th game of the year, and it's a dandy, a complete game, 3-hit performance. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.